Oklahoma City is really growing. I've lived here all my life, and now we're over 3 million people in the state of Oklahoma. And you can tell by the skyline with all the nice buildings in Oklahoma City downtown area how the city is growing. And the suburbs are growing too. We've got sidewalks now where you can run and you can bicycle and you can travel across the whole entire city almost by bicycle now on really nice paths. Oklahoma City is growing, we've got more population, and something else that's growing right now are the people that panhandle on the street corners. Now, there was a law in Oklahoma City that restricted people from being able to panhandle and for people being able to stand on the center median. And some lawyers thought that that was an unfair and unconstitutional law, and they fought the city on it, and they won. And so the laws were dropped that people could stand on the center medians and that people could panhandle. And the population of panhandlers in the last 5 years has really increased in Oklahoma. A lot of the panhandlers, you can count on that panhandler to be on that same spot almost every day, 5 days a week. It looks like most of them take a day or two off. I'm not exactly sure what they do during those days, but it's their job. They see it like a job. I have actually spoke with panhandlers, and they have a system. Generally, they work in 45-minute increments. One panhandler can have the corner for 45 minutes, and after 45 minutes, his relief comes in, and they take over, and he gets a break. Now, there are panhandlers that are active, and they're actually up, walking, and there's panhandlers that sit. The panhandlers that sit, they're probably not going to receive as much donations as the panhandlers that are walking, smiling and waving and communicating that they're asking for a donation. Now, there are all kinds of people that ask for donations. Hospitals ask for donations to support the hospitals. Schools ask for donations so that they can have a great college. All kinds of nonprofit ask for donations, and they do something with it. When the people on the street corner are asking for something, they're asking for us as citizens to help them to have an adequate lifestyle, to be able to eat, to be able to have clothing, maybe to have shelter. In Oklahoma City right now, there's a lot of homeless people that are living in tents or just in sleeping bags. The weather's pretty nice right now, so they don't really have to be indoors. So who is this panhandler? He's got on nice clothes, he's got a nice polo shirt and shorts. Well, that's me. I'm not out panhandling. I'm actually out to offer people jobs that pay $47,000 a year. I want to hire people to buy cell phones. And so I got this sign. I'm holding the sign that says, "Salesman Needed, 1875 plus, Pacebutler.com." And so I got this sign, and I got some flyers that I'm walking up to the car, and I'm offering to give them a flyer about the information that's on my sign. Now, the entry-level position starts at $47,648. On the back, you can go up to $50 an hour, plus the other benefits, $118,000 a year, to be a cell phone buyer. Now, to function at $118,000, you got to be really good at what you do, and you got to really work when you're here. So I'm passing this out. I'm giving this to people, and the statement I say, maybe you know somebody that wants a better job. In 2020, our company was the best small business with less than 150 employees, voted by our employees and by a team of judges that we were the best small company to work for in the year 2020. They haven't done the one for 2021 yet. We're in that, we'll see how we turn out. So the people that are panhandling, they're asking for us to give them money, and I'm okay with that, if that's the way they want to make their living. Now, there's a lot of stories that a lot of people that panhandle make a lot of money. I don't think that's true. The majority of people that panhandle, a lot of them have mental illness. Why would anybody want to live outside? Why would anybody want to eat out of a dumpster? I don't think God wants any of us to eat out of a dumpster. Panhandling, asking people for money in the United States is a very difficult job. What I was doing was I was sharing about the opportunity to come to work for our company 8 hours a day. I'm the CEO of the company. I'm the guy that started Pacebutler in 1987 with $62.53. And I can tell you, standing out there on Labor Day, when a lot of people had gotten the day off, I want to see our company be successful. When we buy a cell phone from a company, that allows us to make a profit because we sell that phone for obviously more than we buy it for. And that's good. That's ambition. But one of the things we do when we buy that cell phone, we donate an educational book to somebody in a jail or a prison, or either some of the people that are on the streets panhandling. We give books to schools. We give books to Job Corps centers off the profits we make by buying cell phones. So there I am on Labor Day holiday, Monday morning, and I'm out with a goal to pass out 409 of these flyers, to give these to 409 people. And I did. And I learned some techniques. One, if there's a row of cars and the first car says no, the second car will say no, the third car will say no, it'll all the way down unless I can break the pattern. How do we break the pattern? Body language. How I say, how I respond. When the first car says no, I act very sad. I am sad because this is great information. In Oklahoma, $47,000 is a lot of money. And if you have a husband and a wife that are both working and they're both making $47,000 to $50,000, they can live in a 3-bedroom house, 2-car garage, drive late model, nearly new cars, and put their 2 kids through college, and they can retire with a really good amount of money. That's a pretty good way of life. And so it's my duty to help people to get great jobs. It's my duty to make the world a better place. So when I'm standing out there and the temperature went from 80-something to over 92 degrees, I was thinking, this is crazy. I'm the founder of the company. What am I doing out here? Why am I doing this? Maybe somebody else could do this. I wanted to give up. And I worked from 9 a.m. until 1 o'clock. And one of the things that I learned doing that is I needed to drink a lot more water. I was dehydrated by 1 o'clock. And so I took a break from 1 to 4. And I still had a stack of flyers to put out. I wanted to get, my goal was 409 flyers. And so I took a break, and about 4 o'clock I went back to the corner and I started passing out flyers. Now there was a gentleman that was on the corner, and when he saw me coming, he said, "This is my corner." And we talked for a few minutes, and I asked him, I said, "How much will you make in the next 45 minutes to an hour if it's a good day?" And he said somewhere between $5 and $10. So I gave him a $20 bill. And I said, "Don't go anywhere. Stay around here and maybe I can get you some more money." So when I handed a flyer, I also asked him to make a donation to the guy on the street corner. The more we give, the more we live. If we want to be a successful businessman, we got to do whatever it takes to be successful. We can't sit on our past successes. I need to continue to work to take action. Successful people take massive action. I tell you, by the end of the day, I got all 409 flyers passed out. I had absolutely no problem sleeping, although I was excited because I had met several people when I was passing these flyers out that when I first met them, I said, I hope they come to work here. And I met a person that I'm going to interview in 5 minutes. And I'm really excited. I hope he joins our company. I think he would be a great asset just from his enthusiasm and what he was doing with his life. We did a 45-second interview. on our off-ramp off of Hefner Parkway at 23rd and Hefner to talk about coming to work at Pacebutler. Now I get the opportunity to interview him. And so I really hope he joins the company. What is it you can do in your life that you're not doing that if you do it, you're going to get great results? Procrastination. Don't stop until you get it done. I am so glad that I worked on Monday, Labor Day, and that I passed out 409 flyers. Hopefully, we're going to have 10 brand new employees. My goal is to hire 10 new people to buy cell phones across the United States out of our office on the telephone from Pacebutler. Thank you for tuning in, and I appreciate all of your calls and your questions. I got to talk to Josh last night. We talked for 30 minutes. He's only 19 years old. He's read over 15 nonfiction books about personal development, about business, about spirituality. And I am so proud of Josh for all the things that he's done. And it was a pleasure to get to talk to him last night. And he wanted a little bit of direction in what he should do next in his career life. And I was able to share with him my experiences of, I've had over 25 jobs. So I've had a lot of experience, a lot of setbacks, but I've had a lot of successes. And I was able to listen to Josh last night, and it was a great gift, and it helped me to sleep very well last night because I know Josh is on the right path. So feel free to give me a call. My phone number's down below. I'd be happy to answer the phone, and we'll talk. So thanks a lot, and I hope you have a wonderful day.